Good day everyone, good day. So today we're going to be designing something very easy. We're going to be designing a quote flyer. What is a quote flyer? A quote flyer is just simply a design that contains the identity, the skills and the specialization of an individual. So it contains a picture, what the person does, the name, etc. So let's get straight to the business of the day. Alright, so the first thing that you are going to do is just to, now when you come into your Pixel app, when you click on it and open the app, this is the first thing that you will see. So let's begin from here. What do you do next? Just delete this text. Okay, then you move to the size. Always set the size of your work first before beginning any design work. So we come to this image size and we can make it 1650 by 1000. Awesome. So now this is our size. Second thing you do, you apply your color to the background. Now this green that you see here is a background, so you apply your color. Let's give it color black. Let's give it black as a color. Now up next, let's get our picture from the gallery that we are going to make use of. Where is our picture? Let's go to download my pictures. Then we'll come to download. No, not here. Download, yes. Then this is the picture we're going to be making use of. Good. So you can just increase it according to your taste as you want it to be. Just increase this. Just all right. Just increase the size of the picture. Good. Now this is perfect. Now up next, let's get a shape tool. Come to shapes, let's choose this. There are diverse kind of shapes on Pixel app. You can choose the one you deem fit for your design. So to get other shapes, just come to this draw button, click on it, then you see different shapes here. Okay, so we have choose, just click on the shape you want, that's all. Now we have choose this square, so we just enlarge it. Good. When you are done, you just press this good. That's all. So up next, what we need to do is to rotate this square. Let's give it a color first. Come to this side, scroll this way, color. Okay, then let's give it blue, a dark blue. Okay, now I want to rotate this blue square. How do we achieve that? Very simple. Just come to rotate, then you turn it, just keep on sliding till you get your preferred text. My text here will be on angle 75. That's how I want mine to be. So we drag it to this side, we drag it here. Awesome. So now what do we do next? We want the picture to be very visible. So this blue square has to go behind the picture. How do we achieve that? It's very simple. Just scroll this way, you will see to front, to back. You just click on to back. That's all. Now the picture is at the front, then the square is behind the picture. That's good. Up next, let's introduce the name now. Come to this plus, choose text, then you go to edit, come to edit here, then you erase this format text, then you just put your name. Let me put my name here. Put your name. Okay, good. Now you enlarge it as you want it to be. Enlarge it. Okay, good. Now what do we do next? You will notice that the space between John and the other name is too much. The gap in between is much, so we need to reduce the line spacing. How do we do that? Just come to this side, click on line spacing, then begin to increase. No, if you increase the slide bar, it keeps on getting further from each other, but you have to reduce for it to become more close. Yes, then just press OK. Good. So what do we do next? We want to align our text to the right. Now take a look at what will happen here. This is aligned currently, it is on left hand side alignment, this is center alignment, and this is right alignment. Now this is what we want on our design, for it to be on the right alignment. Okay, so I think this picture can come down a little bit. Good. So now we just need to change the font of this name. Remember we talked about font types and typography. Now I want to change the font of this name. How do we go about that? Come to this place called font. Now there are diverse kinds of fonts you can choose. Mind you, there's something called basic font and there's something called my font. Now this font, that's the basic, are fonts that came with Pixellab. So once you install your Pixellab, you have this font with you. However, my fonts are fonts that you install by yourself into this application. Now don't worry, that's not a big deal. I have a video on my YouTube channel on how to install fonts on your Pixellab, so I'll share the link with you. Do well to watch the video. So now we just search on the fonts that we want. Montserrat, yes, this is my font. Awesome. So just choose Montserrat bold, then you press OK. Good. Now you notice that there's a change between now and the previous test. What was the change? The thickness has increased, so just reduce the size of the text to 75. Awesome. Now what do we do next? We add what are my skills or specializations. So just come to test, edit. Now the first should be graphic. Okay, let's move this bar, let's move this up. So the first will be graphic designer. Then let's add a black mark at the end. Then second, I can put I'm a copywriter as well. Copywriter. Yup, copywriter. And also you put that black thing at the end. Then next, I'm also a videographer. I create video ads for business, for companies and the rest. And also an entrepreneur. So you just add all what you are known for. You can be a fashion designer, a tailor, whatsoever you are, just put it there. It is your quote flyer. So I forgot to add this, a creative director as well. That should be directly under the graphic designer, creative director. Good. So this is my profile, just a summary, not everything. Then you press OK. Awesome. So what do we do here? We just reduce the size. But before we reduce the size, let's change the font to the same Montserrat that we use. However, this time around we are going to use something lighter. It's not going to be too thick, just something, let's use light. So we choose something light, very light. Okay, where did this guy go to? Let's undo. Okay, so you just where is this guy going to? Come on, let me go to size. Then we reduce the size. Okay, 38 is fine. Now remember how we did the what's the name, the align to the right for the name. We do the same thing here, so align everything to the right. Good. We are making progress, coming to the end very soon. So we shift this so that it will be perfectly aligned. Now this is cool. So something that I need to do is just let's bring this down. It is too far up. Let's bring it down a little bit, and let's increase the boldness too. So instead of choosing Montserrat light, let's choose Montserrat middle. Don't worry, all these are names of fonts, so they shouldn't confuse you. Montserrat, yes, this is better off. So the name should also increase and be bold. So we just make the name 78. Good. Then we bring the name down as well. Good. Now we have made 80% progress on this work. So let me just add something to that place. Let the spacing between the graphic designer, creative director, and all those things there be increase a little bit. So that it won't be crowded. Let's leave it at 5. Sorry, it's okay. Now this, we are getting to the end. What do we do next now? Just one more thing. Let's add the social media handles so that in case somebody wants to reach you via Facebook, Telegram, whatsoever, they'll be able to reach you. So now let's give this color black. Color black will be fine for that, not red. Let's go with black. Good. And let's raise it up a little bit. Just take it up a little bit. Okay, now what do we put in that place? Very simple. Just come to this place, add text, here, edit, then we just put social media handles, then we put this, then the name John. Yep, so this is my social media handles, both Facebook, Instagram, all. This is just it. So no need to be saying Facebook John says, well, this one, no, all social media handles, this is my ID for them all. So we can just change the font. Let's reduce the size. It's too big. It shouldn't be too bold. That's not really important in the design. So just give it a better font, Montserrat. Good. So now we choose Montserrat middle again. Good. So now, how do we centralize something to the middle of our design? Is very simple. You just scroll to this place called relative position, then you click on the relative position, then you click either the middle if you want it to be centralized. You come here if you want it to be at the direct middle of the design, or you move it here if you want it to be right hand side, left hand side, down, up. So this is just navigation tools, but we want ours to be down and also centralized. So that's how it's going to be. Yes, perfect. So now this is our quote flyer. Very simple. So you have the name and what my specializations are. So you just get it. It is very simple, nothing too complicated here. Just get the right alignment, the right positioning, and that's fine. But before we go, now this button here is our layers. Now all what you have on the design, you will see them here. Now I want to adjust this social media handles. I want to push it up a little bit. How do I do that? Just come to these layers, click on the social medias, on the social media tab, come back, then you just go to this, come here, position. We reduce it very well. Then you just take this up, take it up a little bit, then you press OK. So this is our quote flyer. Very simple. So when you are done designing, what do you do next? Just come to this place, save. You see save as project or save as image. Now when you save it as project, you save it as a project whereby you can come again to come and edit it. So whenever you feel like editing or retouching the work, you can come. That's what it means to save as projects. But you can also save it as a picture format for you to see on your gallery and share on your social media handles. How do you do that? Just come to this place, save as image, then this will come out. So what do? Just make sure this is on JPG, no transparency. Then the dimensions should be ultra for you to have the best quality. Having selected that, just come to save to gallery. That's all. So that's how to save your image or to save your project on Pixel Lab. Alright guys, catch you up on the next video.